If we want politics to be more relevant to people, then we politicians have a job to do, but citizens have a job to do to keep us honest in making sure we're doing it. And our job as politicians needs to be to drop the ideology, to drop the partisanship, to accept good ideas regardless of where they come from, and make sure that we are working in a way that is pragmatic and that is thoughtful. And when I look particularly at our federal government these days, I see us going in exactly the opposite direction. The politics of fear, the politics of division, the politics of poll-tested ideas to divide us even further to get you one more vote than the other guy. That's not where Canadians are. That's why fewer people are voting. That's why fewer people are getting engaged in government, because we're playing a game that doesn't matter to the people out there. It's a game that's only for us. And we got to drop the game and we've got to stop doing it. I got to tell you, this freaks out three groups of people in society, my biggest critics: journalists, political science professors, and other politicians. Because we're the only ones who understand the rules of that game. And it freaks us out that we're trying to change the game. But we need to change the game. We need to understand that we don't live in a world of black hat and white hat, hero and villain, but that we live in a world of nuance, a world of community, and a world where we come together. The single best thing anyone can ever say to me is if they walk up to me on the street and they say, "Mayor, I completely disagree with what you did, and I totally understand why you did it." That means I've succeeded. That means I've succeeded in letting citizens into the conversation, into figuring out the nuances, the black, the white, the trade-offs, the things we're trying to do, and I've succeeded in showing them that we make a decision. Now, I'm not saying that every single thing I do has to be subject to a poll, that majority rules. People elected me, I hope, because I have some judgment. And I'm going to make some decisions based on the kinds of things I believe in. But I also believe that I make better decisions when I have the best data. And the best data means having the experts weigh in. And having the experts weigh in means listening to citizens. You know, I love public transit, for example. I'm a transit freak. I ride the bus and the train wherever I go. I try to get from the airport downtown on public transit, which freaks people out now that I'm the mayor. Wherever I go. And in my city administration, I've got people who are transportation engineers, who are network fare specialists. I got people who know how to drive buses and trains. But we're not the experts on transit. You know who the expert on transit is. It's the person who takes the bus every day. She tells me when the system's working and when it's not working, and what kinds of things I need to do to make it better. So when I get that expert opinion and make those decisions, that's when we do better as a community. I was going to tell you a thoughtful and heartwarming story about community, and I'm happy to do it, but instead, I'd rather take some questions and have some dialogue. So let me stop there and let's keep talking.